Alright, YouTube, it is the Bat Nerd, and I am back with another Bat Nerd reviews. And yes, it's the next dive into the MCU. I'm reviewing Thunderbolts. So, this is a superhero action buddy comedy, uh, written, written by Eric Pearson, directed by Jake, um, Shriver or something, starring Florence Pugh, Sabastian Stan, Wyatt Russell, Olga Kurylenko, Pullman, Gabrielline Viswananthan, I can't pronounce that, Chris something, Wendell Pirerce, David Habour, Hannah John-Kamen and Julia Louis-Dreyfus. So in this, we follow the Thunderbolts, who have all worked for, I'm gonna try and pronounce her name now, Valentina Allegra de Fonte, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who they've all worked for her, and then when she wants to get rid of all her evidence of things that she's done in the past, she puts them all on assignments to kill each other, and when they work that out, they then band together and make a super team with the help of Red Guardian and Bucky Barnes. And then, of course, there's Bob, who becomes, Sentry, played by Louis Pullman, and of course, he has a dark side with this hidden power that he has. And then, of course, the Thunderbolts band together to stop him. And then when they go to Valentina, she manages to sneak her way out of getting killed, but they own her ass now. Then, of course, we get our whole usual mid-credit scene and our post-credit scene as well. And then that's it for Phase 5 of the MCU. I gotta say, Phase 5 didn't get off to a strong start, but definitely made up along the way. Okay, so what did I like about this movie? Well, I like that we got a new superhero team again, and Florence Pugh taking the lead in this MCU movie, playing Yelena. The first part of it kind of focuses on her, wanting meaning in life, wanting something to do more than just these assignments. Then we see Bucky Barnes, as a congressman, as we saw in his cameo in Captain America Brave New World. And then we see, Lensky, Red Guardian, who has nothing going on at all and springs into action as the Red Guardian. And then we got John Walker, for the first time since the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, who's now U.S. agent. We see Ghost as well for the first time since Ant-Man and the Wasp. And we also get Taskmaster in there as well. Now, I will say a little spoiler here. They definitely mismarketed on the whole, Taskmaster. Because Taskmaster's like on the posters, and, the first poster and the first trailer, and she is only in it for a couple of minutes before getting a bullet to the head and dead. So, that's more of a cameo role. And I thought that was a bit of a shame, because I was like, what, already? She's dead? Nah, that can't be. And yeah, she was, which was a shame. I thought she could have been a good asset to the team, but yeah, her part was her death was very quick and sudden. But still, we got comic relief from David Harbour's Red Guardian, and they form the team and then become the new Avengers, because we are in a post-Avengers age of the MCU. Until next year when we get Avengers Doomsday. Yes. So, we see a lot of action in this. Some good visuals as well, and some good action. The film's about 2 hours long, so I'm glad that they're cutting down the movies back to the 2 hour mark or just under it, because, the last dozen movies that have been over like 2.5 hours, or sometimes it felt like a bit of a chore to watch. So I'm glad that they're cutting down on the time. But yeah, I thought we had a good cast, some good action, and a good 2 hours. When I watch this again, maybe I'll wait now till it's like available on Disney Plus. I gotta say as well, Louis Pullman as Bob. He is the spitting image of his father. When he came out suited up, I was like, "Is that Bill Pullman?" And it wasn't. He looked so much like his dad in that movie. So, Thunderbolts. Yeah, I guess one dislike is how sudden of Taskmaster we see in this. Taskmaster, I feel, hasn't been handled great in the MCU. I mean, when we saw her in Black Widow, she didn't have much lines. And then when we see her in this, I thought she would have had a good character up, but she didn't. She was there to basically be killed. Whether it's for shock value, I don't know, but yeah, it's a real shame about that one. Taskmaster. It would have been more fun to see more and have her redeem herself. Yeah. But yeah, this was like Marvel's Suicide Squad. No appearance from Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, but they do mention his absence given the events of Captain America Brave New World. So yeah, Thunderbolts. I thought it was a good, Phase 5 got off to a disappointing start with Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, but got better after Deadpool and Wolverine, so I'm glad with that. Oh, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, they had some good hits with that, so yeah. So ratings, what am I going to rate this one? I will give Thunderbolts 4 batarangs out of 5. 4 batarangs out of 5 for Thunderbolts, so there you go. There has been my review on that one. Have you seen it? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with your friends and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit that notification bell. I have been the Bat Nerd and this has been Bat Nerd Reviews. So until next time, Bat Nerd out.